Hey, so I'm going to be teaching you how to do 3 separate things in this video. The first thing is how to add a chat overlay to your stream. The second thing is how to add 7TV emotes to your OBS chat box. And the third thing is how to add 7TV emotes to your chat overlay. And before I say anything else, I just want to make clear that most of these ideas and processes I saw here on these videos to my left. The purpose of this video is to put them together in one place, so that way if you are having trouble like following along or something, or like finding what the next step in the video series would be, now you don't have to worry about that. This video will walk you through it step 1 to the final step. Okay, so that's the purpose. With that being said, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to streamelements.com and click the hamburger and sign in. You can do so by linking your Twitch account. It might ask you for permissions, but once you have it set up, it's really simple. Then you go to this hamburger in the top left and streaming tools, overlays. You create a new overlay. Just hit start, 1080p is good. Hit the plus icon down here, stream tools, your streams chat. Okay, here's one thing that I will tell you right away is that the default is a black box, but you can change it to custom if you want it to be transparent. And yeah, I'm just going to do the black box for now. Then the second thing I would suggest is doubling all of these. So 250 into 500, and then 400 into 800. Okay? Very simple. Then the last thing is if you want to pick a font, then you can pick a font. If you want to pick a font color, just click here and pick a font color. The other thing to mention is that when you type in your Twitch chat, it will appear on this overlay box that we have right here. So if I type in ABC123, it'll appear. It takes a second. But, and this is important, you can change the size dynamically so that you can help figure out like what looks good for you. But I wouldn't stress about it too much because you can also scale things in OBS as well. But for example, size 20, size 30, size 40, I'm just going to go with size 20 for now. But just letting you know. Once you're happy with that, just hit save, give it a name. Any name is okay. And then you want to click on this link here to copy the URL. Okay, so once that's done, what you want to do is you want to go down to your sources bar down here, click the plus icon, and add a browser source. This is where you will paste that URL that you just got, and then also set your width to 1920 and your height to 1080. Okay, so this is where you post your link. Once you have that set up, as you can see, if you type more into your chat, it'll populate the list. So, you know, if I type in 123 ABC this time, then after a moment, it'll pop up. So there you go. That's step 1. Okay, so the next step is concerning how to add 7TV emotes to your OBS chat box right here. And so what you have to do is you have to go to settings, go to stream, make sure that your Twitch account is connected here, and then you scroll down to the bottom and click on Better Twitch TV and Frankerface Z, and then hit apply. Now, what'll happen is sometimes your chat box will disappear, so like this. If that happens, don't freak out. All you have to do is just click on the docs and then click on chat, and it comes back up. Okay, and there are a couple more steps that you need to do before this works. So to start with, you want to go to this gear icon right here. Click on it, click to non-mod settings. And once you're here, you can click on Frankerface Z Control Center, and it'll open up a window right here. So in this window, you go down to 7TV emotes and click on your personal emotes. Make sure that's selected on. You can turn off global emotes if you want to turn off global emotes, you know, do whatever. It doesn't matter. The other thing that you need to do is you need to go to Better Twitch TV settings right here, and then scroll down until you see this right here, emote menu. Okay? And you need to make sure that these are turned on. And then you also need to scroll down and make sure that 7TV emotes are turned on. Okay? Because if they're not, then you won't see them. So for this next step, you're going to want to go to 7tv.app and then sign in. You can do it the same way as you did with Streamelements, where you just connect your Twitch account. And then here we go. You want to go to the top right and hover over cosmetics, click on that. And then you want to make a new emote set right here. So we can call it whatever we want. And then go back to cosmetics, just make sure that you have it set to the right emote set. It might not be set to that automatically if this isn't your first one. Active emotes, it's set to whatever we want, perfect. And then I want to set this as well to whatever we want. Okay, so once you're here, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is right click on an emote that you want. So for example, Peepo Hey, add emote to whatever we want. Or Sniffa, add emote to whatever we want. So it's pretty simple. Then if you go back to OBS, you might be looking at your emotes and hey, they haven't updated for me. Don't freak out if that's the case. Just right click, refresh, and you may have to wait a little bit as well. Sometimes it takes a second, but now you can see Peepo Hey and Sniffa, here they are. And they work in my chat. But what doesn't work yet is if I turn on my chat overlay, you'll see, hey, they're just lines of text. They're not emotes yet. So that's what we're going to solve in the next part. Okay, so for this last part, you want to go back to Streamelements on whatever page. So I still have my overlay page open. I'll just go back. And once here, click on the hamburger icon and go down to the chatbot and then to settings, okay? Now I can't show you this because I have the bot already hooked up, but you need to activate this bot and it'll join your chat. If you haven't activated it, you'll encounter a problem very shortly, okay? So the next thing is you go to chatbot and chat commands this time. And just scroll down and make sure that exclamation point emotes is enabled. Okay. Okay. Once you've done that, then you need to go back to OBS and then in your chat box, you need to type in exclamation point emotes update. And if you've done it correctly, then Streamelements will tell you, they'll at you and say it's been updated. But again, if we look at our overlay here, and I type in, Sniffa, or I type in Peepo Hey, it still hasn't fixed it, right? It's still text on your overlay. So there's one last step that you have to do, which is you have to restart OBS, which I can't show you because I'm recording with OBS, but I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so here I am. I've restarted OBS. I have my chat overlay available for you to see. And now if I type in Sniffa, or if I type in Peepo Hey, they show up. And just so that you can see that other things also work, ABC, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. That's how you do it. I hope it helps.